There hasn't been anything we've accomplished that we're proud of that we go, you know what, I did this with zero fear. No, you did this with fear. Except the only difference with public speaking is there a way for us to tie in our motivation?
Be manly and the legends of humanity. Welcome to the fellowship of honorable men and women role models for boys and men, because you have the power to be a man in all its glory.
The first question is, what are the common challenges that boys and men face when it comes to speaking confidently at work and women?
Yeah, for sure, Damien. For me, the challenges come in a few ways. The first one is consistency. So consistency just means in the same way that when we want to work on a health goal or going to the gym and we want to work out at that gym, what we need to practice is really clear. It's obvious. Like, okay, you got to practice the reps, do some squats, do some push-ups. And if you do it consistently enough, because we reward the person who goes to the gym 200 days out of the year, not just once or twice, then we start to see the results. Except the problem in communication, which is the number one challenge, is we don't really have the consistency in place. Like, what do we actually practice? What do we do consistently to help us get results as boys and as men who want to get better at communication? So one of those examples is the random word exercise, where you take a word like xylophone or cell phone or light bulb, and you create 60-second presentations out of thin air, which helps you with one, think on your feet really quickly. And then number two is if you can make sense out of nonsense, you can make sense out of anything. So part of solving for that consistency is, are we booking 10 to 15 minutes every single day to do the random word exercise? Even 5 minutes a day is really good. And that's challenge number one. Challenge number two is the fear. So the fear is, oh my God, I'm really scared of public speaking. I don't really want to do it. I don't want to practice it. And the first place I always start to solving this challenge, Damien, is and I'll ask every boy and men listening to this to do this themselves, is called the impossible log. Write down a piece of paper. What are 5 accomplishments that you're the most proud of in your life that you once thought were impossible? That could be getting a dream job, finding the girl of your dreams, applying for a college degree and getting it, getting your first job, something like that, something you're really proud of. Everything that we're proud of, Damien, is generally attached to fear. There hasn't been anything we've accomplished that we're proud of that we go, you know what, I did this with zero fear. No, you did this with fear. Except the only difference with public speaking is there a way for us to tie in our motivation with doing it? Like, the reason we did the job is because the fear of being broke exceeds the fear of applying for a job. We just need to apply it to communication, which brings me to challenge number 3, vision. A lot of us has vision for our health. We have vision for our relationships. We have vision for our life. But a lot of us don't have vision for our communication skills. So the reason we have a fear around talking to women or talking in general in any context at work or at school is because we don't have a clear vision for our life. Versus, hey, if my goal is really to be the CEO of a business, I need to learn how to speak. It's necessary, or else I will not be that person. And that creates a lot more urgency to mastering the skill. So those are the big 3. I would say consistency, fear, and vision.
Before you go, you're invited to continue the Be Manly and the Legends of Humanity journey. Subscribe to our YouTube and become a patron, where you can become a courageous Crusader, a wise warrior, a daring Dynamo, and even an ascending Avenger. Here you'll find all the tools to become a man in all its glory. We're honored to walk side by side with you on this extraordinary adventure. Together, we're unleashing the full power of manhood, creating a better world for everyone.